Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to answer the most common questions in IELTS speaking part 1. With me today, we have
Mustain Asad.
Mustain Asad, and Mustain Asad is going to demonstrate some answers which are appropriate for speaking part 1 for most common questions. So Mustain, the first most common question is about hometown. My question is, where are you from?
I am from Lahore. It is located in Pakistan.
All right, this is a very good answer for this question. Now, tell me about your hometown. Now you can elaborate further and try to connect your ideas together, okay? Tell me about your hometown.
My hometown is a very beautiful place. I was born here. It is also known as the heart of Pakistan. It has got all the facilities that you can find in any city. You can get everything from here, and the best thing about it is that it is active all the time. Like even at night, you can see people around, so there is no silence in this city, and it is a very good city as well.
Okay, this is a very good answer for speaking part 1. Okay, now let's just move on. This time I'm going to ask you another question which is related to hometown. What is your favorite place in your hometown?
My favorite place in my hometown is Model Town Park. I have been visiting that park since I was a child, and I've got many memories linked with that park. And the best thing is that they've got boating as well. So whenever I go do that, and I go with my family, and we have a lot of fun.
Okay, now let's move on. I'm going to ask you some more questions which are the most frequent questions in IELTS. This time you're going to tell me what is your favorite leisure activity. Leisure activity means free time activity, okay? So you can talk about one thing or you can talk about 2 to 3 things. But if you talk about 2 to 3 things, you've got to say first of all, secondly, finally, like that, okay? What is your favorite leisure activity?
Okay, so I get free time very hardly, but whenever I get free time, there are a few things that I do. The first lead is this, that I read books. I like to read books as it helps me to increase my knowledge, and it also helps me to learn new things. Secondly, I use my mobile phone. That is a good activity as well, as I watch my favorite movies, and I also get to chat with my friends. So there are like 2 activities that I do in my free time. First is reading books, and second is using the mobile.
Okay, this is perfectly fine answer. And Mustain, the good thing is at the end you concluded your answer. You have given the summary. So this is very nice one. Okay, now let's move on. This time I'm going to ask you some more questions which are the most frequent questions in IELTS. Do you prefer to spend your free time at home or outside?
I prefer spending my free time at home with my family, because I usually don't get enough free time. So whenever I get free time, I am with my family. We do different things, we talk, and I share my problems with them, and we also have dinner together. So to answer your question, I would say that I spend my free time at home with my family.
Alright, this is very good answer for part 1. Just try to use some more connecting words like therefore, that is why, I always spend my free time with my family and all that. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about some questions which are some confusing questions for the students and they don't know how to answer. Do you like any foreign food?
Yeah, I like foreign food. My most favorite food is Chinese. There are different dishes that I like in Chinese, but my most favorite is Chinese rice and chicken Manchurian. So whenever I go out to any restaurant, I prefer eating Chinese, and I also like the Chinese soup.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is good. So, sometimes students don't understand what does it mean foreign food. Foreign food, it can be Chinese, Arabian, Indian. If you're from another country, Indian is foreign food for you. Mexican, Italian, right? You can talk about things like that. Okay, one final question. What is your favorite fast food restaurant and why?
My favorite fast food restaurant is McDonald's, because I have been visiting that place since I was a child, and the best thing about them is that they have different deals and they give a Happy Meal, and with that Happy Meal we get a toy. That is why I love going to McDonald's, because we can almost find everything over there.
All right, Mustain, thank you very much.
Anytime.
We demonstrated these questions with answers, and I hope if they ask you hometown questions or if they ask you about leisure activity, you would be able to answer properly. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and on campus here in Lahore. If you want to be the part of my online or on-campus IELTS classes, you can contact me on WhatsApp. Once again, Mustain, thank you.
Anytime.
Take care.
Allah Hafiz.